All right, Vince. So if a friend or relative came to you today and said, should I become a mortgage loan originator? What would you tell them?
First I would ask them. And the first question I would have is, how big is your trust fund? Because that's what you're going to be living off of for the next 2.5 years while you build this up. And if you have a massive one, sure. Of course, if you have a massive one, you probably don't need to become a mortgage loan originator. That's what I would say to them.
Okay, so listen. First off, I mean, there are plenty of people that have massive, trust funds, but still want to work. But the other thing is, so here's my point. So some of the most successful originators today,
Right.
some of the most successful mortgage companies today, were built in 2008. Were some of the worst time to get into the mortgage business.
Sure. Yeah. It's always great to trot out these oldies but goodies, And there's always folks. Listen, there are always folks who break the norm. We know that, right? There's always the outliers that go, okay, we started in the downtime and we did really good. I mean, hey, we run a magazine that features a lot of these people, so we know that can happen. The question is, would you advise somebody to do it? I don't know that I could advise them to do it. I'd have to find somebody that, not just, not a relative, anybody. I'd have to know that they already had this drive, that they had a strong streak of entrepreneurism, that they knew that they could hang in here and overcome anything. And you know what? Most people can't do that. They need a support system.
They shouldn't be here anyway. They shouldn't get in the... Listen, if you're lazy, you do not belong in the mortgage business. You need to be at the top of your game. There's no place for lazy originators in this business.
Well, there's plenty of places for them. We've had them for the last couple of years. We've had it when business is easy. There's plenty of places for everybody in the industry, and that is one of the problems that we have here.
Yeah.
But hey, I would not advise somebody to get in right now. I would help someone if they came to me and said, I want to do this. I think I've got a plan. I've got stuff. I would work with them. I'd advise them and stuff. And I would try to do it because we need great originators in this industry, don't we?
Yes.
I think so.
And we are losing originators who are stuck on old business models.
That's true.
The old way of doing things.
Yeah.
So today, actually, these new originators that have they got to have that fire inside. Because if they don't have that fire inside, we
can also try to get the older originators to realize that everything's changed. And I think one of the problems people have right now is not only has everything changed, but the way we market. Social media is changing everything. Hey, YouTube has changed a lot of this stuff as well. TikTok is out there. What's the one medium that's going to get you in front of clients? Sometimes it's the old and true methods. Sometimes you got to have brand new methods, but you got to be willing to change. And there's a lot of folks that you're right, they want to make it easy to go. But that's why I would say, I wouldn't advise you to get in, but I would not stop you. I would say, be your best. Hey, you know what you have to be? You got to be like an Andrew Berman. He's the best. He didn't win the argument,
This
but
is something I can agree with you on at least.
That's fine. For once he'll win.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.